This is the latest generation Renault Clio. As you can see, the Renault Clio has been absolutely swarmed at the show. It's just been released and I wasn't sure when I first saw the pictures online, but I think it's won me over very fast. It's a pretty amazing looking car. I mean, even at the back, these lights are crazy. There's definitely some Clio heritage there, but just a new vibe as well. The exciting thing about this car is it's going to have a new 1.8 litre self-charging hybrid powertrain, providing upwards of 72 miles per gallon. So that's even better than the current 67 on the Clio hybrid. So that's great to see. And we're going to have a manual as well, a 1.2 manual turbocharged petrol, which is going to have a higher output as well, 115 PS. And then the hybrid model, 160 horsepower, which is great to see. So it's going to be quite an impressive car, and yeah, it seems very popular at the show today. This is the Esprit Alpine model, so you can see you've got the blue accents, which surprisingly actually works quite well with the red colour. Of course, we've got the electric Renault 4 and Renault 5, but this looks completely different, so nice to see. And it's going to have a hybrid 1.8 powertrain, and this is the new hybrid powertrain for the E-TECH, the 160 horsepower, which is great to see. And it's developed by HORSE with a new 1.4 kilowatt hour battery to give that better miles per gallon, which is great to see. Quite an impressive car with a different hybrid transmission as well, which is unique to the engine. So a new system developed to have more performance and also be more economical. 0 to 62 time 8.5 seconds on the hybrid model is going to be good, and then 10 seconds on the petrol is quicker than the plus 12 currently. These quad tail lights look incredible. They're very Lamborghini-esque as well, but also it is a Clio still, which is great. I also really like the daytime running lights, which are like half of the Renault logo at each side. The diamond looks fantastic, but a nice modern spin. It's also great, it's completely different looking to the Renault 5. The rear concealed door handles remain, which I really love on the Clio. It just makes it look sportier. That 3-door appearance with 5-door practicality. New interior, hopefully grab a look at that in a moment. Lovely 18-inch new wheel design with Continental Eco Contact tyres on, so really decent brand on the wheels. Esprit Alpine badge just there. You can see the lights as well. This is what I wasn't sure about, but in person it looks a lot better. They remind me a bit of Subaru. They're quite cool. It definitely has some of the Japanese vibes, actually. I definitely would say that. It also gives me a little bit of the Corolla GR vibes. It's very flared and wide, or Toyota Yaris GR. I like it a lot. It's sporty, but it has the Clio vibes as well with the front doors, for example. You know it's a Renault Clio. The interior as well with the Google built in. Looks fantastic. I'm not a fan of the stalk gear selector on the hybrid. There will be a manual actually, new 1.2 turbo. So you can see I've managed to actually sit inside the new Clio, and there's some really nice premium materials that we've seen in recent years from Renault. So they've really come a far way. I love this Alcantara with the blue stitching. You still do have the old columns and kind of multimedia control, which is just typical Renault. Not a fan of that, but it's just one of the small things. You can see you've got Google built in. Esprit Alpine seats there with the blue stitching, looks fantastic. Alpine there. Really nice materials as well. They've upped their game massively, Renault, in the last few years. So this is very exciting. Maybe we'll see a hot Alpine version as well, a hot hatch. That would be excellent to see. Well, we'll have to wait and see. But look at this, like crystal ambient lighting. Very Concorde-esque, very French. Yeah, it's surprised me quite a bit. As I say, I'm not a massive fan of the stalk or the media controls. That's remained the same for a long time with Renault, but everything else is looking pretty good to me. It feels quite upscale in here, like in a Peugeot with this double stage dash. It's quite nice, but you have a nicer driving position, a normal steering wheel that doesn't sit so low, and easier dials. So it's really great, and again, different again from the Renault 5, even inside. It's got more of a modern kind of sporty look instead of that retro look with the 5, which is also great. I like this, I think it's really cool, and yeah, they're definitely trying to get the younger audience with this vehicle. Appealing more to a younger audience compared to the Japanese rivals, which is great. So very stylish. At the rear of the vehicle, it's got a Lamborghini vibe to it about it, sort of Alfa Romeo, but also, of course, has the Renault Clio DNA, which means it should be very popular. It's due 2027, more information will be coming next year. The front end is quite striking, isn't it? So that was my quick first look at the Renault Clio. I'll get out the way now as there's so many people that want to look at this car. Exciting to see that new hybrid powertrain over 72 miles per gallon is excellent. So it's up there with the Japanese hybrid models, but it offers a more stylish approach as well, more appealing to a younger audience. I think it looks great. As I say, it's got some vibes of lots of different cars. Some people say the front's a bit Jaguar. It reminds me a bit Alfa Romeo, especially to the rear, but then there's still the clear Clio elements to it as well. So it's a thumbs up from me.